Hey, Johnny Blaze, Mr. Hollywood, and Marine Mike. I know you guys did an awesome job this season on Into the Crease. You provided play by play, live interviews for the Hockey League, 239Hockey.net. And I just want to say hi to everyone. Brick for Vezina. I guess he deserves it. All right, take care of yourself.
Why, hello, bonjour, hello, salute. How are you guys on this lovely Thursday evening, the last night of week 6 here at the 239 Hockey League? I want to say hello. Oh, I'm getting a little reschedule notice. We got it. What's up, Kelchi? Aussie versus Flaming in 2 weeks has been rescheduled from Wednesday 3 to 10 to Tuesday 3 to 9. It is Aussie's reschedule. Awesome, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to write that down because I want to be ready to make sure I got the right setup and all that good stuff. So, much appreciated, brother. Hello. So right now, it's just me in the booth right now. Hollywood should be here. But Hollywood should be here shortly. But I got Mr. Dangles Z10 in the booth with me. What's up, buddy?
What's up? Yeah, I said hi before. I don't know if you heard me or not.
So I got all these like audio sources going on. I have no clue who's talking from where and from what half the time. So Dangles, the defenseman here in our league. So how's it going tonight? You ready for some action tonight?
Yes, sir. Excited to be back. It's been a while.
in the chat, Johnny not getting cock blocked. And that's in reference to one of our teams tonight, the Coxville Blockers, ready to get it on here tonight. Coxville Blockers will take on Colinelli and the Game Misconduct crew, led by Mr. Colinelli himself, featuring the squad including NJ Ski, Mox, Slothmania, Disney is Greedy, a Superstar. Not to be outdone by a very this is a team. This is Coxville Blockers, who's got a great looking squad as well. Nicky Pats, Cobb, Caberlet, the captain, Kane, who last season was a phenomenal defenseman. A great offensive defenseman presence back there. Guyneman, Dusty Nation, newly acquired Kuzi Rye guy, and Butcher's son back in net. So looking at that, looks like we got one series about to start. The D-Mart series is about to start. As I was saying, Coxville Blockers currently sitting at 14th place with 22 points. So roughly 10 points out of the playoff spots. So, while not mathematically out of it, they still have they have a lot of incentive to climb. They can still do it. It's going to be tough. We got 2 weeks left plus a reschedule week. It can be done. Looks like D-Mart's lost connection. Bad omens, because I understand that people have been having troubles tonight. Have you been having troubles today,
Yeah.
Dangles, in the Xbox party?
Yeah, Xbox has been pretty wonky all day.
Okay, I know. I've been reading about it. And people, my son was beside me. He was trying to get on early. He was like, what's going on? I was like, I think Xbox is not working tonight. Let's take a look over here. We got Mr. Rye Guy himself, the newest member of the 239 family. There he is. His very nice looking stream set up there. He's getting ready to play here. Looks like both teams are in the locker room. Both teams ready to roll. Clack, 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 clack that stick. He's ready to roll.
That is a really nice setup.
It is very nice. It's very nice. You ought to see his stat screen. It's actually really, really impressive between periods. We'll try to get a look at that here as the games go on. He works his magic with the green screen. It's actually kind of nice. Some wizardry. But I know Rye guys. He's very good with the art end of things and the technology end of things. So no surprise. Good stuff. So yeah, just me right here. Dangles, is your camera on or off? Your camera off.
No,
Okay.
I don't have my camera on right now.
Okay, you're good. You're fine. I'm just wondering. Otherwise, for now, we're just gonna keep the T-shirt as the picture, and we'll leave this one blank for now. Yeah, Blue Line, no giveaway tonight. That's next Wednesday. We're doing a trio of winners next Wednesday. But I am going to start a raffle. You guys want to do a raffle? Yeah, I want to do a raffle. As Kuzi's about to start his series here. Oops, wrong series.
Let's do it. I hope my goal for this game is 50% in draws.
Nice.
Because I'm facing NJ Ski.
Yeah.
50 would be acceptable.
All right, so while we wait for the series about to start here momentarily, let's look at the records here for these two teams. Like I said, 14th place Coxville Blockers, 9-17-4, 22 points, 10 points out of the playoff, that 10th final spot. You know, of course, it's going to depend on what happens with Game Misconduct, Benchwarmers, Intellectual Property, Mighty Ducks. A lot of teams going to battle for that last spot there.
Yeah, it's going to be tight going into the end. I'm kind of curious if any teams clinched yet. It's about that time, isn't it?
Just about. Hold on. How many games? 3, 12, 20. I would have to assume the Brokeback Mountain clinched. They got 57 points. 25 more than the last place team. Or the last playoff spot team, so I would have to assume they're probably the only team that's clinched so far. Other than that, it's still anybody's game. So in that 10th spot, I would say really from 8th to 14th is going to be kind of like that battle. The 8th place represented by Chinese Finger Traps, 14th represented by Coxville, who just got on the board. Mr. Rye guy getting on the board there. Excuse me. Up 1-0. Sorry, I had a little hiccup there. Coxville Blockers go up 1-0 on a goal by Rye Guy, who a lot of you old schoolers know him as Koozie.
Sweet. Slot is one of the matches came in late.
Kind of missed what happened there. My stream is laggy.
Yeah, it looks like they're experiencing some lag on their end. I know Xbox Live has been a little bit stuttery tonight. We're gonna try to do our best. It is what it is. This is our last night of the week for them, the Crease, until we return next Monday. We have 3 series, so we have three on Tuesday, 8 Wednesday. No, that's this week. We have no series Monday. Oh, we won't see you guys until Tuesday. Tuesday we have 4 series, 8 series Wednesday, 4 series Thursday. So maybe a good night opportunity to maybe run a fan show or something to go over some of the league's happenings. This is Johnny Blaze. Like I said, anybody just joining, Johnny Blaze here, joined by Mr. Dangles, and look at that goal.
What was their defense doing there? Let him walk right through.
Cabriolet, assisted by Rye Guy, man, and Speculum. He just skated right around, just kind of did some dipsy doodle stuff. QC Dangles.
More slippery.
Other side of the spectrum here, we got Imagination Station taking on Odd Guy and the Eagle Fang Puckers.
Welcome back, everyone.
What is going on?
Oof.
I was hoping he'd come in front of
We got some craziness already.
That worked though. Nice.
Oops, wrong one. So we got all 3 series either started or starting in about a second here. We got the NDA Doors Backpack Series, which I am looking at here because a lot of positioning to be gained with this one. NDA currently sitting at 5th place. You'll see the record when I switch over to that game. They're 20 wins, 7 losses, 3 ties. Taking on Doors Backpack, who are 6th place. 6th place Doors Backpack, so 1 point behind D-Mart's team, but Doors Backpack has the 3 games in hand.
Yeah, it looks like they're missing some games because it says they only played 27 games.
Yeah, so actually, as a matter of fact, they're probably actually 5th place because they won one last night. They won 2 last night, I think, and then so 3 games are actually unaccounted for yet. Maybe just stats haven't been put in yet, and they have 3 games in hand, which are supposed to be played tonight. They'll get caught up tonight. So I do apologize. I just kind of work off what I have on the website. Everything should be all good and perfect by our next broadcast Tuesday night, or potentially Sunday or Monday night, depending if we do Flam Fan Show. But Doors Backpack getting on the board first. They're up 1-0. Coxville Blockers still up 2-0. I had a chance. I I had a chance to hear them. They were mic'd up a little bit, and I heard. I think it was Caberlet mentioned every point counts, and he is exactly right. This is a team that is mathematically not out of it. It's going to be a tough climb for them. They're 14th. All right, tonight they are 10 points out of that final playoff spot. Okay, but that's 5 wins in the course of 2 weeks, and hoping the other guys above you, don't have such great luck, or you play some of these guys and you beat them. So definitely some ground to be gained here. Definitely not out. So the Coxville
Pretty
Blockers,
crazy, like
it's amazing. Like, pretty much everybody, I would say Coxville Blockers at 14th. Are the last team that really have a chance, a realistic chance, a slim but realistic chance to make the playoffs.
There you go.
yeah, and then you got like from 2 all the way down till I would say 13 could all swap like by the end of next week. It's crazy.
Really, I mean, things can happen, and we can have a complete flip. Like, I'm looking at the stand.
I like it.
And what I mean by that is like I don't mean like 13 is gonna jump till 2. I'm just saying it's just really tight.
It's tight. Yeah, no, they could realistically, it could be like 8th or 7th or something realistically, depending on some outcomes. I'm looking at the standings right now. Brokeback, I'm going to go from 1st to 10th. Brokeback Mountain. Now we go. 2nd place. Rotating Pizza Oven are now 3rd place. All right, they were like 7th or 8th a couple days ago. 239 Globetrotters sitting at 4th, and that's kind of where they've always been. Kind of like that top 5 spot. NDA at 5th. Doors Backpack at 6, probably actually higher because, we're missing some stats. Backdoor Bandits have dropped to 7th. They were at, at one point, like 2nd place, I think. Dropping now, they're 7th place. Chinese Finger Trap sitting in 8th place, which, again, I think we're missing some stats there. They could probably be as high as 5th. And Eagle Fang Puckers at 9th. Game is Connick at 10th, so... we have there's a lot... We don't know what this standing is going to look like next week.
No, we don't. And I know my team in particular, the Backdoor Bandits, we play the Globetrotters, we play D-Mart, we play...
and that's next week, right?
Yeah. And then our last series is against... Shit, I'm drawing a blank here.
You're good. I'm taking a look at the schedule real quick.
Yeah, we both suck.
Looks like
It was the one that was just rescheduled.
right. Oh yeah, I forgot who that was against. Yeah, you got the Globetrotters next Wednesday. Okay, that'll be our busy Wednesday. That'll be our giveaway night. So that's gonna be a big one. There's gonna be a good audience here, right? We always have good audience, but there's gonna be a big one that night. And then you play NDA on Thursday.
I'm gonna try to go deal here.
And then you have one more scheduled game the following Wednesday versus the Benchwarmers.
That's who it was. Okay.
And then you have that reschedule. So for the Bandits, a lot of ground to be gained yet. They're in a good position. You want to be the mid-tier team. You don't want to be down low, but they're in a good position to kind of regain what they've lost. Like I said, the Backdoor Bandits not that long ago were sitting at 2nd or 3rd by a good shot there. But just because the way the cookie crumbles, some teams go up, whatever. Now they're 7th, but a lot of time to be gained here.
1-0 lead and well deserved based on how they played at both ends of the ice.
Looking at so we got all 3 games here going on now. I understand there was a restart in the Odd Guy series.
Yeah, I was bumping something. Look, you'll see him.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Oh, there's the man. There he is, Hollywood, Mr. Media himself.
Going on?
What's going, ladies
going
and
on,
gentlemen?
guys?
We are now a trio. We are now the 3 amigos back here. Myself, Dangles, and Mr. Hollywood. How are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing good. Hey, before the series started tonight, I talked to the Coxville Blockers, and they mentioned to me that they're gonna come out with a new look today, one that we haven't seen all season, and that they were gonna impress a lot of people. And look at this, man, 4-1
against
Game
a good
one
team.
to start a win. And you got Caberlet playing center here tonight. You got Kuzi making an appearance on that forward line. So it's something different here, and I don't think Game Misconduct was ready for this.
No,
Caberlet I think has a hat trick already, man. He's got to have at least 2 or 3 goals right now to start the game. They're looking good, man. I'm impressed.
Caberlet is skating very well tonight. Kuzi, Rye guy, aka Kuzi, opened up the scoring, within a couple minutes of the game. So I was like, okay, here we go. They're playing for real now. And then, Caberlet had that second goal. It was a very nice little dipsy doodle skating in between everybody and just burying the puck. So he's looking good there at the center position. This team looks revamped, and this is a good team they're playing. They're playing a playoff caliber team in Colinelli's game misconduct.
Absolutely, man. They're the number 10 team right now. They are in the playoffs, but this is an important series because they got teams that are looking to get in right below them. One of them is the Blockers, and the two teams that we saw last night. The Mighty Ducks. Also, below them, a couple other teams, man. The bench warmers, they're all in that hunt, man. So, game misconduct got to get their things going, man. They got to get change something up here, man. 4-1, not a good start.
Not a good start at all. All eyes are on game misconduct because everybody, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 teams coming after your spot. So you want to make use of your squad. You want to make use of your people. You got a great team there. You got NJ Ski. You got Mox. You got some great guys there. Try to make that gap a little bit wider. Get those points up there. We had Caberlet mic'd up before the game, and he was telling his team, hey, take it one series at a time. Every point counts, and he couldn't be more true. I'm looking for Coxville to make a serious push. They're down 10 points out of that 10th spot. That's 5 wins over the next 2 weeks. That's doable. Obviously depending on the outcomes of the other games, but it's not impossible.
Absolutely, man. I agree, Johnny. I agree with those comments. And like I said, Caberlet is looking good. He's back at that center spot. He's been switching in and out. And like I said, it's a different lineup. He's got different players around. And they said they liked this. They liked what they saw. They were warming up before the series. And they're going with this lineup. And right now it's looking good. Although NJ Ski just scored for the game misconduct. So he's cut the deficit down to 2. It's a 4-2 game now over there. Ski got both of the goals for game misconduct. Ski was shut down last series that they played before this one, but tonight 2 goals. So let's see if they could come back. Speaking about surprises, though, man, what about McDollar menu against the odd guy over there, the Puckers? We see them last night with a good start in game 1. They're up 2-0, man.
They're looking good against.
But you said there was a restart on that one, though.
There was a restart. So I actually think it's 2-1.
2-1. Okay, so it's like second period or still first?
I think it's still the first.
I think it's still. It was pretty early, wasn't it, Dangles? The restart.
Yeah, it was really early.
I'm pretty sure this is the first period. I was kind of flip flopping back and forth here. We got a goal here. Coxville Blockers getting another one here, making it 5-2. And then top right there, look at our game there. We got, the game we were thinking was going to be probably the series of the night. D-Mart's NDA squad taking on Swizz World and Dora's Backpack.
Yeah, and on that goal, man, for the Blockers, that was Rye guy with his second goal of the night so far. Caberlet's got the other 3. It's 5-2. And we had another goal over there in the Odd Guy series. They tied it up, so there was a restart there. It's actually tied 2-2. That was Sober Enough with the goal.
Sober. All right, well,
Sober.
In honor of... In honor, talking about kind of the big thing here. Let's get a little poll going. No pressure, Kuzi, if you're listening to the stream. So Kuzi's got Rye guy got 2 goals. Is he going to get a hat trick?
That's a good bet. That's a good bet. He's got a period and a couple minutes here left in the second period to do so. He needs one more. That's a good bet, man. He's got 2 of them. Only needs one more. And right now, the way the Blockers are looking, that offense scoring a lot of goals. So a very doable bet right there.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's looking good right now. Let's switch over to that. They got 50 seconds left in this period. They're up 5-2. Doors Backpack up 1-0. Midway, or about 6 minutes left in the second period.
Nice.
What a defense. Did you see that defensive play there, that dive? How did he not trip him?
That was great, man.
Wow.
That was great. That was a great opportunity. Shut down by the defender. And then Butcher's son just had to lay down on the puck. So Absolutely, man.
Great job there by the defense there. So this is gonna game is Connor gonna go on the penalty though. Looks like a hooking.
All right, 1.4 seconds left. They do take
See if they get a
the
shot off.
penalty. I mean, they need something, man. And that was that defenseman that just made that great play.
Yeah.
He's worthy to go in the box. He just made a goal-saving save. So, I think this series here is going the way Swiss Road wants it, man. They like the low-scoring game like this, very defensive team. Right now they're up 1-0 against D Mart. Hey, any lead against D Mart's squad is a good one. So,
yeah, we've seen a lot of these games with, involving NDA. That a lot of them have been the lower scoring games. They've been susceptible to be low scoring, but very good defensive battles, no doubt. I mean, despite the talent that both these two teams have on their offense, sometimes it just gets some low scores.
Johnny, you want to talk about confidence about this, man? Right guy took your bet. He was going all in, yes.
He's going all in as Cortez scores a goal. So he's going. This guy. I like the confidence. That's it. Check out this beautiful. Look at that. He's got this crazy little layout here with the stats of the game. That's crazy.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool.
I know. He told me how he did that. That's actually really cheeky, really cool. That's really neat.
Yeah. Something like that would be cool. Like when we have like that one series, like that game of the night and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I'm down. I'm gonna pick Rye Guy's brain a little bit. I already did. I've been asking him 1,000 questions, trying to look at some ideas. So it's good stuff. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's good. No, it's good to see him here. Like I said, he brings a lot. He's got a lot. And I mean, the guy's smart, man. The guy's got so much intelligence, so much years of experience, and and anything you could get from him is great. Because I mean, a lot of stuff I don't know, man. I mean, I learned a lot of the stuff from him.
Yeah.
So absolutely.
There's a lot of stuff I learned from you. A lot of stuff I learned from him. A lot of stuff I learned from me. It's crazy. YouTube, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's how you do it. We gotta, we all learn, man. But I like this. I think that was a good bet. I think the Coxville Blockers. They know what the bet's on, right? They know what's at stake here. So they know. Kuzi, come on, get that hattie, buddy.
And Gamus did capitalize on that. Remember that penalty that came up end of the second period?
They scored on that.
To start the third period, they do score, and that's Sloth Mania with the goal. So it's a 2-goal game, and they got a whole period. It's not over yet here, man. Don't count them out.
No.
They got plenty of time to make the comeback. Mox out there, NJC, Sloth.
They've got a slew of scores.
And remember, Johnny, we've seen blockers give up a lot of leads, man. That D-Mart gift that's always thrown out on the Discord, that 3-0 third period, deficit.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not it doesn't hold them here tonight.
Hopefully not. Yeah, you'd hate to see that.
Remember, they headed into the third period with a 3-goal lead as well.
Almost.
All right, so we got 14 minutes left. 5-3 Coxville Blockers. This is a close one. Let's tune real quick to this series. This one should be 2-2 if I'm not mistaken because of the restart. Imagination Station keeping it close with the 8th place. 8th place.
Yeah, and they usually come out good to start the night, man. Like last night against NDA, they had that big lead, and then but unfortunately, they gave it up those final seconds. NDA came back and won it, and after that, the night just went down from there. So hopefully, maybe they could get the win game 1, and and change the way the night goes for them.
Yeah, set the tempo for the rest of the series. They're pretty much out of it mathematically and otherwise, but there's no reason you can't finish the season strong. Just kind of go out on a good vibe, and if you're McDonald, man, or anybody on that team, just kind of be ready for next season and come out strong.
Yeah. But listen, man, those guys are giving 100% every night that we're watching them here,
yes.
In the crease. So, they're doing their thing, it's still, listen, if you're out of the playoffs, at least you're still playing for yourself, individual, getting your, your scores up, your stats up for next season, your draft stock up, so that all gets factored in.
Let's look around. We got a couple of lag outs, I think.
Just finish it out.
disconnected in that third period there, and maybe in the D-Mart series as well, because that one was tied.
Yeah, that
man.
was tied. That wasn't done by a long
Cor-
shot.
Cor-
So.
Yeah, Cortez scored that power play goal to tie it up 1-1. So I think both of those games are in the third period. And we seen this last night, man. I'm just glad these games are on tonight because I heard there was a lot of issues with the Xbox, with the.
There was a huge lot. I know my son was trying to play something. He was asking me what was going on. I was like, I think Xbox is just not working tonight, man.
Dangles, you experience any Xbox issues tonight, or
It wouldn't even let me on NHL until about a half an hour ago. So
I wasn't sure what was going on, man. I wasn't sure if we're gonna have a show tonight because whether we're gonna have any series tonight. I mean, it looks like this series is going good here. We'll hold. I mean, we're gonna hold on tight until, as long as we can. I appreciate the streamers doing their thing, providing this great content. Just play it out. Do what you do our best, and let's see how it goes.
The Puckers go on the power play here, man. Late in the period. 1 minute left here. Now, I don't know if this is the third period or the second because he said there was a restart. But we know it's a tie game right now. So we'll see how it goes, man, here on the power play.
Yeah, about 20 seconds left in the second period. Looking like, I believe it's 2-2 if I'm not mistaken. I do apologize if I am mistaken, but a bit of a messy night as far as the Xbox goes. Kind of out of everybody's control. You can just kind of play through it. Let's go to the 3-cam chat here. I mean, I want to say hello to everybody. I'm joined here by Mr. Dangles X10 and Mr. Hollywood with a trio of gentlemen in the booth for a trio of series tonight on this Thursday night, the last night of seasons, week 6. Now, I mentioned in the chat, I was looking at the schedule coming up. Week 7. We don't have anything, as far as hockey games goes, unless there's restarts happening, we don't have anything scheduled until Tuesday. So I don't know. Maybe we could try to run we could try to run a fan show or something or maybe one of those nights.
Yeah, we could definitely fill the air on something there. There's no that's pretty strange. Usually Monday there is.
Usually there's one series at least. Usually if there's one series, we'll try to fit a fan in there too or something.
Yeah. But, you know what? That's not a bad idea, Johnny. You could definitely do something on Monday night there, Big Monday. And after tonight, like I said, as long as we get the stats in, all the standings updated on there, be a good show because it's winding down to the season, so we could definitely do a show there or predictions who we think is gonna make the playoffs, who's not, man.
Yeah, I think that's great. That's great content right there. To try to get some predictions in. Like by that point, we got week 7. We got one more week after that, plus a week of reschedules. I think there's technically a week 9, or I think week 8 will be some reschedules. So some great predictions can be had. Maybe some potential trophy award winners type stuff.
Absolutely, man. I'm down for that, man. That sounds good. Monday, because we haven't done like a weekly recap show, so we'll do it like almost towards the end of the season here, man.
Yeah, I can't believe how fast the season's gone by.
It is. And you know what? I mean, this is the longest season as far as game-wise on here, but it doesn't seem like, because you got to remember also, there hasn't been any type of holidays or anything, any type of weeks off like the previous season,
Yeah.
Big breakaway opportunity there, but no good, man. That was a good chance for the Puckers to score. But Imagination Station still in a dogfight here, man. 2-2.
One of the kind of talking points me and Dangles were having before was one thing. I'm a big stats whore. Like I love looking at numbers and stats and this and that. In school, statistics is one of my favorite subjects. But looking at some of these stats, one of the things, a lot of jockeying for position, but really there's so much yet to be gained and lost. One of the teams I was picking on, and I hate picking on Dangles and his boys, but, the Backdoor Bandits is a team that comes to mind. But, they're really only a couple games out of second. But, for the longest time, they were second place. They were up there. And then, now they're down to 7th, I think it is. But, only a couple points out. So...
I blame Dangles taking nights off, man.
Yeah, Dangles, you can't do that.
hey, if I was there, maybe we would have won. You never know.
Hey,
He killed that whole momentum, man. These guys were on a roll, and then all of a sudden, man, it's like, what the hell's going on, man? No more pineapples on the ice, man. Nothing. You know.
Yeah, we're working through some kinks. We hit a little rough patch, but I think we'll be okay.
Well, and those things happen. I mean, yeah, it's, you know, what goes up comes down. What goes down comes up. We see that, you know, and that's not. I mean, Backdoor Bandits are like literally a series away from second place. They're a sweep away from taking second. So
Yeah.
there's so much. Okay, so we have. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
No, you're good.
Rye Guy just mentioned in the chat 6-3 game 1 Coxville.
Which one? I can grab it. Which
The one that just says the score.
It's a big win for them.
Time attack shots.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Who got that 6th goal though? Who
Yeah,
got
before I conclude this, who got that Hattie?
Yeah, like
did Rye Guy score that 6th one or not, man?
I just took a screenshot, so it'll be on my captures.
All right, we're waiting to hear on Rye Guy see if he got the Hattie.
No, maybe Rye Guy is the guy that got booted, man, and they.
Oh, he did.
they
He
were still
did.
playing
He
the series.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
what he did get
series
booted.
series still went on because it was the 3rd period.
Okay.
So he did not score, man.
It wasn't the
So,
team. It was just him that
unfortunately-
lagged out. Okay, that's.
do we put that bet through though, John?
No, I'm
Because that's-
I'm refunding that. I'm
Yeah,
refunding that. That's.
Yeah, that's not fair there, man. Oh man. Let's get something else going. What about the odd guys game's tied up, right? Who's gonna take it, man?
Man, but you know, I tell you, man, if he was in there, he probably would have scored that 6th goal. Yeah, no,
Let's do a
I'm
pick-up
refunding
on-
that. Everybody got their points back, so that just got that got pushed.
Bet carries over to the next game.
Johnny, we could do a pick 'em there on that odd guys series. It's tied up, right? Or the NDA. Both of them are tied, man. Let's do NDA. A lot of people, I think, will be putting the bets Swiss rolled or NDA 1-1.
Is that what it is? It's 1-1 now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Let's take. Let's go. You want to take who's going to win this game?
Win this game or score the next goal. Yeah.
All right, let's do next
Whatever.
goal. I think that's more interesting.
All right, I'll be ready, buddy.
All right. This next goal probably is going to win. The way that game's going, very defensive game, only 1-1. So I expect the next goal most likely to take that one. Yeah. And over here in the odd guys, 4 minutes left. I don't know if this is overtime or it's going to go to overtime because there was a restart there. Nonetheless, that one too, man. So his team takes a penalty. I think that was that Swizz himself?
It might have been Swizz. He had a penalty, a key one earlier in the game, which he's told us about in the chat here. So
Yeah. Well, NDA did score on a power play to get on the board. That was Cortez on the power play. Let's see if they could do it again here on this power play opportunity.
good chance right here. He's got to work it up the board. Although Imagination Station win the face-off deep, but it is taken away by NDA. So they're skating up the board. Little drop pass there. That's some cheeky play there. Back to the D. Some QC dangling going on here.
I love how DeMar moves that puck around, man.
Oh.
That dude's ridiculous.
Yes, and they do score, man. They're capitalizing on the power play again, and that time it's esoteric. Great to see him back in the league, and a great goal. You know, DeMar with the assist on that. He had the initial shot, and Esso just cleaned it up with that rebound.
Other side of things, this game looks like it's wrapping up. I think this is still 2-2, so this one here might go to overtime.
Yes, it will, or it might already be overtime, Johnny, because you know the disconnect that occurred earlier as well. But nonetheless, it looks like it's going to be overtime regardless.
NDA
30
scoring
seconds left. And here comes the NDA, man. We seen they did it this last night, remember, against Imagination Station. Once they turned it up, man, it was tough to stop them. And
It's like an avalanche, right? You ain't stopping it.
so his team might be taking a timeout right now, and rightfully so.
Tell you what, as a defenseman, I'm not looking forward to playing against D-Mart's team.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you guys, the Bandits got a tough one next week, man.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
do.
I know you got the Globetrotters and you got NDA, man. That's
Yep.
two tough, sweaty
Oh,
series right there.
sober enough getting the goal for the Eagle Fang Puckers.
0.4 seconds.
Wow.
Oh my god,
Holy
man.
sober, Captain Clutch over here. Holy smokes.
Wow. Imagination Station, have you had enough of sober enough, man?
I don't know,
0.4
man.
seconds.
Sober is it.
Scoring, man. Was that his second or third of the game, man? Second.
I believe
think.
that's the second of the game, man. Sober enough. Captain Clutch.
Bomber with the assist. The when so from sentiment, D passed it over, and then there's Sober. Great shot, man. That was just a great drawn out play from the face off, and wow, 0.4 seconds again, man. This McDonald Menu team lose in the final seconds of the third period. They had a devastating loss like this last night, and here's deja vu again.
Yeah, that hurts. I mean, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean that's just the way the season's been going for them, man. It's just, I mean, they've been playing some great hockey, some great games, but can't finish them, man. Those final seconds, for some reason, just unlucky.
So I just talked to Odd, and it turns out that was actually the goal to tie it. There was no goals in the.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So it's 2-2 now going into overtime.
Okay, so that's still.
So all they had to do was not let them score, but oh man.
Yeah.
So wow, that's a huge goal because for the Puckers, that would have been a loss right there. But they're getting a 1 point and opportunity to get the second point now in overtime. So that's huge.
Overtime. Set to go.
All right, so so never mind. The game is not over. Overtime.
No, it's not. And the Blockers game 2 now underway, and they pick up right where they left off. Caberlet gets it right on the board there for the Blockers, 1-0.
Let's see here.
Caberlet, I think, had 3 or 4 goals. I don't know who got that 6th goal in the previous game, but he's hot, man. He's got the hot hands tonight.
BLK wants a OT winner bet.
That's exactly what I'm doing, actually. That's what I'm doing.
Right to him, speed.
All right. Probably get that up quick, as we may get a goal. Sometimes the overtimes end real quick, or...
All right, take your picks, guys.
multiple
Imagination Station or Eagle Fang? Who's taking overtime? That's you mentioned that blue line, and I was doing it, man. We're on the same wavelength there. It looks like I've got a disconnect. No, wait, the D-Mark game is what?
They may either it was a disconnect or they had to back out already because it might be over, man. I know NDA scored 2 goals, so maybe it was at the end, or NDA is definitely up by 2 goals.
Just a messy night.
Game misconduct just got on the board. They answered to that goal that Caberlet scored. It was NJ Ski scoring, so it's 1-1.
That was a good play by Odd. I don't know if anybody saw him break up that breakaway.
Yeah, I caught that in the corner of my eye. A great play there by Odd guy.
All right.
And Odd guy gets criticized a lot. His game style, his plays a little bit awkward style of play sometimes, but nonetheless, you can't take away what he does on the ice, man. He's got the belts to prove it as well. And the guy could play multiple spots. If he has to play forward, he will. But I think a very underrated player here in this league.
We just got a confirmation that D-Mart series that game is over. 3-1 D-Mart over Swiss World. Over.
Yeah, so they had to back out. I think it was just the time was already done.
Thank you for that, Def. Whenever you have these, like a night like tonight where Xbox is just complete AIDS tonight.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. It's hard to keep track, especially with all these disconnects. It happens. Not anybody's fault. We just got to play through it. But it just makes it a little bit tough. Take a look at the Caberlet series.
Yeah.
So this one, did we get that bet up, Johnny, or no? For the
it's up,
overtime?
yeah.
We did, right?
3 minutes left. Imagination Station or Eagle Fang Puckers?
Ooh, you guys taking, man. Shoot.
You still got 3 minutes left on that one.
Oh shoot! I gotta put it in, man. How do that?
That's disturbing, man.
Yeah.
I guess you hit him too hard there, Donovan.
Yeah, I agree that odd's definitely overlooked. As a defenseman, he can
putting-
beat the puck really well.
Putting 2,000 on the puckers, man.
That's my fault.
I mean, I got faith in Sober enough.
Sober's got the hot hand. I mean, Sober's got the
He's got 2 goals. He got that 0.4 second goal on here. So he gets the OT. That'll be a hat trick for him and the OT winner. That's who. If I'm the puckers around, that's who I give the puck to, man.
Yeah, I feel, and I'm not even playing. I'm just doing this thing back here. Like I'm watching you guys go through this. It's like the Xbox Live issues tonight. I mean, it's literally like being dropped into a forest fire made entirely of AIDS. I mean, I feel for you guys playing through this.
And the game misconduct after that 1-0 have scored 3 unanswered goals.
There was.
There it is.
We got the OT winner.
That's it.
Yes, and I got my bet in just in time.
83% of you bet. Yeah, Odd Guy was going to take that one. So
Yeah.
congratulations.
Who was it, man? Who scored the?
Sober enough.
Wow.
Oh, you know what I should have done as a bet?
That?
You know what I should have done as a bet? Who's going to score the winner? Sober enough, or anybody else? That would have been a bet.
Oh man! Wow!
Great
Man,
game.
What a game for Sober! All 3 goals for the Puckers scored by that man. 0.4 seconds on the clock in the 3rd period, scoring, and then the overtime. So, I mean, Sober pretty much got the Puckers the 2 points in that game. You know,
Look, we got
I don't care what
ourselves.
anyone says, man.
We got ourselves a game here. Game is kind of going up 3-1, but Cabriolet getting a goal, bringing it down to 3-2, keeping this one close. So game 2 of this series, looking the opposite. You know, game is kind of coming up strong at first with NJ Ski starting the scoring up here. So now the Blockers are playing catch up, but doing a good job of it. I mean, they're now 3-2.
Yeah, it's a high scoring series here.
Yeah.
6-3 in game 1. Here we already got 3-2. Ryguy had the assist on that goal of Cabriolet. For game misconduct, the other 2 goals were scored by Sloth Mania. That made it 3-1. Now it's a 3-2 game, and we're still only in the first period, Johnny. Here we already got 5 goals. Maybe we should do like an over/under bet in this game, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a first goal for the D-Mart series, and then we're gonna do the over/under. I think that'd be fun.
Stay with it. Oh, good try.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a first goal for the D-Mart series.
Oh, nice save.
I gotta hit the slots today, Johnny.
I think so. Hit it
I'm
up.
feeling good.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap. No, I didn't.
man.
I loosened them a little bit.
I like it.
I don't think I've won one yet, to be honest.
Never mind. There was a goal. D-Mart's team scored. Never mind. All right.
Put the bet in. Where put the bet in, man?
Pass by them.
All right. We're gonna go over under in the Colorado Capital series. What do you guys think is a good over under amount?
Maybe 8 or 9.
8.5.
They had 9 goals. They had 9 goals in the first game. Was 6-3. We already got 5 goals here in the first. So yeah, either 8 or 9, Johnny, for the game.
Got a lot of good chances.
Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
They both scored on the power play. Shooting percentage is great on both ends. We had 3 goals on 8 shots, 2 goals on 6 for the Blockers. So not a good goalie night there for either.
No, if you're
goaltender.
goalie's nightmare type series.
Yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is.
Look at Kel trying to creep in there after the fact. you gay, man. You crazy gay.
8.5. That's perfect, man. All right, so 8.5 total. Both teams on there. That's a good bet. That's a good bet. First game they scored
those.
9. They scored 9 in the first game, so we'll see if they could, either one's could capitalize. Ryguy's been scoring a lot of goals. Cabriolet's been on fire.
NJ Ski.
So yeah, they got the players to do it, man.
I mean, it's it's going to be the shootout of all the series is going to be that one. This looks like it's going to be a lot of scoring there. It has been so far.
Good try.
Man, fun series to watch, man.
Ranger Gordita betting the over.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Young Kelch betting under.
I think the over is a good bet, man. It's definitely a good bet.
And look who scores, Mr. Kobna.
Cobb. And he got him in a trade. That was a great deal for Cabriolet.
I thought so.
To pick up that man because like I said, that offense got so many weapons. You got Kuzi, you got Cabriolet, you got Cobb. So that's a pretty good forward line there, man. And we're seeing it tonight. Cabriolet said in the pregame, man. Watch out, man. They switched a couple of things around. I believe Nicky Pats is out, right? He's been out the last couple of series.
He's been out, yeah.
Yeah, so they needed to make the change there, but it's looking good, man. I thought maybe it's not. Cabriolet playing at center. He started the season off playing at that center spot, but it did not work out for them. But they're going back to that lineup, but with a couple key new guys in those trades. So it's working. I mean, they're getting the goals, but right now they just gotta somehow try to stop game misconduct from scoring.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to figure, what if this team had this lineup earlier in the season, right? Where would they be? That could be said for any team, really, at any given time. But really, if picking up Cobb was huge. That's a great piece of the puzzle there. That's a great scoring threat there.
Pogs laying down the big cash on the over 2,000, and it's good. I mean, they got the goal there, so 6 goals. They need 3 more now. The only thing is sometimes they may go into that non-scoring drought. We may see it. So,
you have the third period of slow games where everybody scores, but then you also have the third period where everything slows down, where the first 2 periods have been hot. You get that. I mean, that's what is intriguing about this bet.
Nice save.
Yeah, and then but you also gotta understand if both of them score 1 goal each, then we're gonna get the over because someone's gotta win.
Someone's gotta win.
So
that's part of the strategy.
Yeah. So you're just hoping that both teams just score 1 goal at this point, and the over will hit.
Dangles, how you been doing a lot of streaming lately, or no? Not so much. How have you been doing?
He's been AFK, man.
We got game misconduct scoring down there in the bottom left. That's NJ Ski.
That too. I knew it was bouncing that way.
Ski making his comeback here this season and getting the goal there, 4-3 now. That's the second goal unassisted here in game 2. So that's huge. So right now, as far as the bettors go, all you need is the blockers to score 1 more goal, and that over will hit.
That over's gonna hold, yeah. Rye guy's got the Bucks on the over. I think over's looking good. Depends on what happens this second period, really. Yeah, you got if the blockers score, you're going over.
Yeah. But you could have like I said, sometimes there is a scoring pause on there. I mean, you got Superstar on one end, you got Butcher's Son on the other. Both great, solid goaltenders that could shut down good offensive. So we'll see.
All right, so we got the intermission for the D-Mart Swizz World Series. That one's a 1-0 so far. Figo, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream tonight.
Yep.
Oh, we got a penalty. We got game misconduct going on a penalty here. Blocker's going to go on a power play now. So let's see if they capitalize here. 1-0 NDA leading Doors Backpack in the first intermission on the top right there of your screen.
And so far in this game, both teams have been capitalizing on the power play. Both game misconduct and the blocker scoring in the first period on each of the power plays.
Great cycle position in front. Enjoying.
NDA, 2 shots, 1 goal, man. First period, 50%, man.
That's a good statistic right there. I mean, that's a good. Yeah, you like that. You like seeing that if you're that team.
Absolutely.
You know what's time for? I didn't say. You know what's time for? We're kind of
raffle,
middle.
Man. Raffle.
It's time for a raffle.
Did I miss a raffle, man? I know I got on the list.
We only did.
bit.
I think we only did one. I've been just kind of slacking on that. Let's do
Oh
one.
man, we're here. Game 2 already. No
Yeah, I like to at least do one a game.
I'll let you get it. I don't like it.
Okay.
Also, what time it's for? I forgot to say hello to the viewers. Whoever's tuning in right now, let's take a look at the. And I apologize if I don't get everybody, but as I said before, it doesn't always live update, you know. So it might show up later on in this list. But I want to say hello to Bill's 39, Blue Line King. As we have a goal in the D-Mart series, D-Mart scoring yet another one, so they're up 2-0. Dakota Blaze active in the chat tonight. How you doing today? Death to All active as always. What's going on, man? Disney is greedy. Mr. D-Mart himself, the captain of the NDA squad. Drug Monkey, my man right there. Drug Monkey. Delara, Hollywood, Marine Mike, Nelson Doc, Figo, Ranger Gordita, Rubber Slayer, Rye Guy playing down there for the Cabernet team. Sawyer Lead, Swizzy, captain of Dora's Backpack, Tam Tams, this guy, aka captain of the Coxville Blockers, VNK, Virgo Pros, Dangles, and Young Kelch. Good evening, welcome, thank you, and muchos gracias.
Packed house tonight, Johnny.
Packed
for
house.
This Thursday night showdown here. We've got a great series. NDA, Doors Backpack. This odd series is great, man. It's been, tight games here. Game 1 going in overtime. Game 2, 0-0 right now. The Cabernet series, it's third period on the way. 7 goals right now. You need 8.5 is the over/under on that bet.
Yellow.
Yep.
What happens here, man? I said the bettors just need the blockers to tie this game up, and the over will hit. However, if game misconduct scores, you still with that half point will lose the bet.
Nice shot, guy.
All right, yeah, we got 17.5 left in that one, so this is interesting. Everything could just slow to
Coming
a
down
crawl.
close. Yeah,
Everything could literally slow to a crawl right now.
Because even a game misconduct score here, you still don't hit over, man. So
Right.
that 0.5 sometimes hurts, man.
It does. I mean, if game misconduct scores and that's it, yeah, the under is the winner.
Sometimes you could have a scoreless third period. You get your goals early, and then just play some defense. I think that's what game misconduct needs to do right here. Because they now have a 2-goal lead, Johnny. There's the goal, game misconduct, but doesn't mean anything here as far as betting wise, because they still need that one more goal. That was some Mox. I believe Mox scored that one.
That was Mox, assisted by NJ Ski there. Let's take a quicker closer look at some of these series here.
5-3. So they got 14 minutes left. They need one more goal on that bet.
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, the rebound just went again. Straight up.
Mox again, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, Mox with another one. So congratulations, those who bet the over. 67% of you.
And how about that, man? Game 1, remember the blockers won 6-3, and then here comes game 2. Now it's the game misconduct up 6-3.
Oh, as I tune over, we got a goal for Doors Backpack, making it 2-1 now, and that is Diego Marquez, assisted by Tom Hawkins and Mr. Swizz World himself. Let's take a look at the goal here. Great feed, great pass. Scores.
That's Zero Pain, man.
Zero Pain having himself
rookie season here for Swizz. Yeah, he's having a great season, man.
Hollywood, you won the raffle.
Yeah,
Hollywood with the raffle.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
I just need to hit the slots, man.
I know you got. You know what? You got to hit up the slots.
I'm feeling good, man.
Oh, you had 2 Pikachu's and a Santa. Oh man.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, not lucky. You got to hit up DP for real. What do you got? What do you got out your way? I guess Tropicana would be the close one.
Yeah.
Out there in Atlantic
So
City.
now, so look at that, man. In that Colin Ellie Cabaret series, 9 goals first game. We got 9 goals here, game 2. Maybe we got to hit put the over on there on 10 goals on game 3. Man.
Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I think that's a great idea.
Fire, man.
We're going to go 10.5. We're going to go 10.5 for game 3 because it's just been consistent. Let's see how that works for game 3.
Or if you want a quick bet, who will score first? You might get it in the first couple of seconds.
Actually, after this game, we'll do that. Somebody's stick is moist. We'll do it.
Oh, that's a master shotgun going in the box, man.
I love your guys' names, man. Jeez, oh man.
So Puckers will get the power play opportunity. It's scoreless there right now, 0-0.
Looking at Zero Pain, he's got 24 games played coming into tonight, 39 goals, 28 assists, 67 points. Great rookie season for this gentleman right here. He's up there with Swizzy, got 71 points. Barzy, you got a couple. Barzy and Float at 30 points. Tomahawk got 29. So, Mr. Zero Pain, his rookie season looking good for Dora's backpack.
Yeah, he is, and I think a lot of the captains knew, man. They did their homework on this guy, so Swizz did pay a bit on him, as a rookie, but he's paying off, man. Very well worth. What about these blockers, man? Now it's 7-3. Mox just exploding here in the third period. 3 goals scored in the third period. You got a hat trick here in the third period.
All right. So a completely different scenario. This one, now game misconduct kind of taking the helm here. They're captaining this ship. Coxville Blockers was in command of the first game there for the most part. Completely different here.
Yeah, and we don't mention much about Mox, but what about this Mox guy, man? Last 2 seasons, he's been on some struggling teams, bottom of the bottom teams, And then this season, probably his best season here in 239. He's got 62 points in 27 games played, so that's great, man.
Good on him. He's on a playoff contender now. Well deserved. I mean, he's had some struggles. Not struggles, but just being on some teams that weren't right up there. But this is a guy who deserves to be in there. I mean, so and he's proven his worth right now. He's playing tremendous this season.
Man, 7-4 now. If you had the over on that bet, oh man, popping the champagne right now.
Wow.
Over.
I might go 10.5 for the next game. We'll do a couple bets. We'll do a raffle after the conclusion of some of these game 2s, and then we'll do maybe like a first goal bet or something. And now, why are we doing these bets? Why are we doing these bets? Well, because next Wednesday we're doing a giveaway. Next Wednesday night will be another giveaway. And this time, 3 of you wonderful viewers are going to win. 3. I'm going to hit that button 3 times, and 3 of you are going to win.
That's right. Not 1, not 2, but 3 in one night, man. Oh man, you gotta love it.
So, up for grabs. Some game. We're gonna call for right now. We're gonna call them gaming gift cards. Could be Xbox. I still have to ask in the Discord what you guys would prefer, but we're gonna have 3 winners regardless. That's what we know. You're gonna need your Blaze Bucks to buy tickets, and it's gonna work like the last one. Where you buy your tickets, and I push a button, and it randomly selects somebody, and yeah. 3 of you are going to win.
Get your bets in tonight. If you guys are listening, man. Earn those Blaze Bucks for next Wednesday.
Because after tonight,
the more tickets you got, the more better chances, right?
Yeah, the more you got, the more chance. That's just the way it works, and it's the way the system picks. I mean, it's very random, but if you buy 50 tickets and 100 are sold, you have a 50% chance, right? So,
yeah. I wonder how many tickets Gorita bought when she won that.
She maxed out. One, she bought the max.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's what you gotta do. I mean, that definitely increases your chances. So, earn your Blaze Box, man. You got a little bit less than a week, but plenty of games, plenty of bets. I mean, we do multiple bets.
Yeah, I'll try to do. And
just stay away from the slots.
You know what? You're gonna the slots are gonna the slots are slots. Now I may be streaming this weekend, just personal, just like regular games, not in the Crease. I might just do my own streams, and I may throw some stuff up. I'll probably be streaming, so you may have a chance there. But for the most part, other than that, we're gonna be back on for sure Tuesday night, because that's our next series. We may be doing a Flan Fan show either Sunday or Monday night. We probably will. We'll see, depending on everybody's schedule. We may have some chances there.
Only thing I would say is, they kind of crushed us in time on
Chances are coming.
Final score. Final score there, Johnny. So Colin takes game 2. It's 1-1 now. Series tied up. 7-4. Final. Wow.
Can this team score?
We got one here, man. Zero Pain again scoring. Assisted there by Swizz. We got a tie game here, Johnny.
This is good bet material, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, man.
All right, let's take the game 3. Hold on, D-Mart just scored. D-Mart's team just scored. D-Mart himself.
So much for the tie there. D-Mart comes right off the face-off. Assisted there. I believe that was C-Dub. C-Dub getting the assist there.
So, what up, Johnny? What up, Flanny?
Is that Mr. Marine Mike himself?
Yo.
The man, the legend.
Free Mike.
He himself, who's having a pretty good season. Having a 6-point night, some couple of wins in net. So kind of like the utility man, the man of all trades, getting it done this season when needed, and I'll be picked up
only because I have an obligation that I committed to you and Blaze Flair, Holly.
And it is much appreciated. We love to have. We got 4 of us in the booth. We got Mr. Dangles.
It's been a while since we had 4 people on, man.
I know, it's been amazing. It's amazing.
Love to see it. Love to see it. How about this, man? John Monkey scoring for Imagination Station. Going up 2-0, but with just seconds to go in the second period, Odd Guy gets on the board there. It's 2-1, but Odd's team is down. Remember game 1? They were down. Sober had to score with 0.4 seconds. They're going to need to make a rally again here against Imagination Station.
My apologies, everybody in the chat. My apologies. The bet should read game 2 winner, not game 3 winner. My apologies. So you're betting on the game that's going on right now, not game 3. I apologize. My fat sausage fingers hit the 3 key, not the 2. And I'm a PC gamer? Good God. A fat old sausage fingers.
You should see what Figo said earlier in the chat. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Oh, I did not. Do I want to?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Sluts 1000.
Hey, Holly, I like the video it made for me. That's kind of tits.
Hell yeah, man! Hell yeah! Post that couple on there.
That was pretty good. I like that.
Thursday throwback. So I went through a couple of videos and stuff.
Just amazing. Hollywood can dig that shit up, man. It's like that. It's amazing.
Hey, if it's in the archives, I'll get it. We save everything, man, including these shows here. So everything's in the archives.
Mr. Hollywood's like that librarian, you can just be like, "Hey, I need this book," and in an alleyway of a million books, he'll find it. He'll find that stuff. Good stuff. I like that. Mr. Joe NHL.
Either a COVID vaccine or a test.
Yeah, that's C-Dub, man. So NDA, and we seen this in game 1. Remember, Johnny? It was a tied-up game. Swiss tied it up, and then
they're getting away with it.
Period 3, they scored 2 straight goals, and they do it again here.
Running away with it. Just doing very well.
Agent and Esoteric credited 40 assists there. In the other series, Imagination's taking a penalty here in the 3rd period. That's John Monkey going into the box. They're still up 2-1 here. Period 3 just on their way.
So, really, NDA taking it to, Dora's Backpack. Dora's Backpack, at one point, one of the hottest teams in the league. They're still in it. They're not out of it, but they're still a top-notch team. But D-Mart looking really good against the squad.
Dora's Backpack having a tough week here this week. They've been successful most part of this season, but this week not a good week. They lost the series last night against the Chinese Finger Traps. They ended up winning game 3, and then here again tonight. They're on the verge of losing the first 2 games again.
And looking at NDA's roster now, though, D-Mart 30 games played, 65 points coming into tonight. Esoteric with 43 points after 30 games. Wizzy War 18 games, 42 points. Figo 18 games. Well, Figo's not playing tonight, I don't think, but he played last night. Figo, 18 games, 27 points. C-Dub, 12 games, 26 points. I mean, you got some guys who can really fill in these slots and play well whenever. You know, you got some weapons at your disposal. You know, obviously this is a very big team. You know, agents in there. You know, Zay agents in tonight. You got some weapons at your disposal. You know, even with your part-timers.
I think I lost like $2,000 in the slots.
Oh, you're going nuts on those slots. Yeah, you're going to lose them.
I can't get off them, man. It's like it's addicted, though.
You're like that granny at the casinos in Atlantic City. You know, you can't get off there. You're there sit. You know, I used to go to.
I'm winning the bets, man. I'm winning the bets. The slots keep taking me down, man.
You're winning in the bets, but losing in the slots. Now, when I used to go to Atlantic City a lot. You know, I used to go on vacation there. Man, once you got me on that blackjack table, I could not get out. It just happens. You cannot get out.
All the time.
Absolutely. So we got a good one here, man. Are we gonna see a sober enough miracle again? Remember that clutch 0.4 second goal, and then the overtime winner there, hat trick by Sober. They're gonna need that again here in the third period. And this one's a wrap here. D Mart, big third period, 4-2 final. They take game 1 and 2. Swizzrold on the verge of getting swept here tonight, unless they come out big in game 3, which they had to do last night against
and they did.
Finger Traps. They're gonna need to do again here tonight.
Yeah,
they're playing. You know, they're playing NDA real good, man. I mean, it's been a tight series all throughout. It's just that third period, NDA just exploding, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, nothing. Dora's backpack doesn't look bad by any means.
I love that one.
Can we get a bet here? The Cabriolet, they're about on their way on game 3.
Yeah, first goal. How about a first goal?
Might happen quick, man. Get the bets in quick, man. The way this series has been going, it's the rubber game, man. It's tied up 1-1. Winner take all here, game 3.
All right, let me see.
Outstanding performance by the Blockers in game 1, but then game misconduct was huge performance in game number 2.
All right, it's in. Let's take a peek over here now. First goal, guys. Who's going to score first? Colin game misconduct. Bet by saying GM, or first goal, Coxville Blockers. Bet by saying CB.
It's tough, man. It's tough because game misconduct looked real good game 2, man. But the Blockers seem like they've been the ones to score first in both of the games. So it's a tough bet, man. You know what? I got faith in my boy Superstar. I'm gonna go the other way, man. I'm gonna take game misconduct here.
Okay. Either bet is good. I mean, either one of these teams, right? I mean, game misconduct, tremendous game 2. Coxville Blockers look great both games.
Mox had a great third period, man. Hopefully he carries that momentum here in game 3. I hate going against Cabriolet and Kuzi on the other side, man.
Hey Dangles, there you go, Dangles.
Yeah, I just realized what I did there.
I don't want you missing out on the bet because of a typo.
Dude, I got high sticker.
It's a tough one, Dangles. I mean, I'm with you, but I mean, like I said, the way Cabriolet's been playing, we might get a goal here.
Oh boy!
Oh, Superstar bails us out, man.
It makes you nervous, doesn't it?
That's why I took that bet, man. Because that guy right there.
There it is. Oh, I thought that was it.
Yeah, I'll try to run a stream this weekend of just myself playing. You know, just usually me and my family play a little bit of Fortnite here and there, so I might do a Fortnite family stream. So I might do some bets there. You know, do we take the win? Blah blah blah. So there'll be other chances in addition to in the crease, but try to get you guys up there.
Nice, man.
You guys
I know you guys do a lot of 6s as well, or 12s even, lobbies at times, man.
Yes.
Those are always fun. So always check out Johnny's stream, man. Like I said, this guy streams like 24/7.
I'm almost always on. I'm almost always on.
Yeah, a lot of great content. Not just the in the crease on here, you know. plenty of content. John Monkey scoring for Imagination Station. That makes it 3-1. So as far as the comeback, I don't think it's happening here, man. Final seconds left. They got a 2-goal lead now. Oh wait, I spoke to her too early. Oh man, if you want to put that on that one, Johnny, this is like 20 seconds left. Odd guy just scored, man. There, it's a 3-2 game.
Oh my goodness.
Sober. So, are we gonna see a 0.4 second goal again?
Another one.
Game 1.
Come on, sober. That should have been a goal. We should have done that.
Pressure on, man.
Will Sober.
No pressure, sober.
Pressure's on you, Sober.
Man.
We should have done a bet. Will Sober score with 0.4 seconds left.
Well, this one was tough. They were down 3-1. They just scored one, but they're gonna need another one here in the final minute. 10 seconds now.
As we see D-Mart Swizz World about to get started here. Oh, 1.7 seconds left. Here we go. Jeez.
Oh, man. And the power play coming up here. They're probably going to pull the goaltender as well. It's going to be a 6-on-4.
Going to have to.
That's John Monkey taking the penalty. So, very important face-off here. They could get the face-off. They could get a shot off. They don't pull the goaltender, but
did you see that shot he took?
There's a pass and a shot.
It was deflected a couple of times, man. That could have gone in.
Of game 1, but he just missed it. If he had that shot on net, that might have went in, man. Just over the crossbar there. So close, but great win for McDollar Menu.
Wow.
Tying up the series, Johnny. So it's 1-1 now.
Interesting.
Gonna go to game 3, and it's been tight, man. You know, game 1 going overtime, that one coming down to the final seconds of the third period. So I expect a interesting game 3 as well.
Mr. Rye guy just placing his bet, 500 on his team. I would hope you're betting on your team, bud.
Yes, man. Yes. Sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's karma.
You know, it's like when we had Marine Mike's. You know, we had like, all right, will Marine Mike get the shutout? You know, you say that word, and you know the bad things happen, right? Remember that the other night?
Yeah. So I mean, we don't try to curse anybody, but if it happens, man. But if you win, all luck to you. There goes, you know, you got your confidence. You know, you get to. You know, flex your plex, man, you know.
Yeah, I should have just...
Final minute here. 0-0. And pretty surprising, especially the way the other games have been going. You know, 9 goals first game, 11 in the second game. Johnny, maybe they're out of gas here. They got no more goals in them.
This game's starting off much different than the previous two, hasn't it? Not the offensive slobber knocker we're used to.
We just gotta get our chance.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it is?
I know. I think it's raffle time. I think it's raffle time. For the first time tonight, let's have
No. It's time for whole milk, chocolate milk, and double stuffed Oreos.
Oh, delicious. Oh, dude, I could go for some chocolate milk right now if I wasn't drinking all this beer.
It has to be whole milk. They can't be any other type of milk. It has to be whole milk, almost frozen.
Actually, I couldn't do milk tonight.
Very cold this where it hurts your teeth.
Frozen.
Oh my gosh, that would hurt.
Frozen, just really, really cold where it like hurts your teeth a little bit.
That's the one thing I miss about we went to school, man. The chocolate milks always, every day. And sometimes you would get those frozen ones that's all ice. Like, what the hell's this, man?
Right? But they were the good ones because heaven forbid you get chocolate milk at home.
The only thing, you know what? I couldn't do milk because I'm all out of lactate. And given that I'm lactose intolerant, that wouldn't be a good thing tonight. So I'll just stick to beer.
oh man, that's right. You told us that, man. Only Oreos for you, man.
Only Oreos. No, yeah.
Damn. So you can't do the Oreos or the cookies into the milk. Oh man.
I can if I have my lactate. Otherwise, no can do. Otherwise, I'm in trouble. I told you about the one time I went to a bar and I ate these super hot wings, and the dude was like, "Drink milk." I'm like, "No, that's gonna make it worse."
Oh God, man.
Nah. I'm sorry. I gotta dip my Oreos in my chocolate milk. I mean, there's no other way around it.
Who's going to try to win? Do you hear?
So we got this. We're still waiting on our first goal. The bet is
We are, man. It's going to say, and you know, in the first period, there could have been at least 2 goals. But great saves there by Butcher's son as well, Superstar. But it easily could have been. Oh, we spoke too fast. Here's the goal, man.
Game misconduct.
Yes, game misconduct.
Wow.
Me and Angles.
Did you bet on 57% of you betted on that one?
And look who scored it, man. The defenseman, Colonelli. So that's a change of page, huh?
Good try.
Colonelli usually,
I owe Colonelli. I gotta give him like 1,000 Blaze bucks, man.
You got to give him them Blaze bucks. No, Colonelli, he's just a solid stay-at-home defensive player. But you know what? He can come out and he'll just like have these games where he'll be a scoring machine. I remember a couple series ago he had a hat trick back there. You know.
I'm there.
And with that goal, they get another 2-0. So maybe the start of an avalanche. Actually, hold on. I think there is a code for. I think there is a thing for giving points to somebody. Hold on.
I know. Look at this, man. Now it's Mox turning up. So game misconduct here in period number 2 coming up alive, man. 2-0.
Okay, let's go.
And Mox had a great game 2 in that period 3, scoring a hat trick here. And it's 2-0. So now the blockers on the verge of needing to come back. In the series, they've been up most of the time early on, but not in this one.
All right. So with that, since that one's over, let's do a raffle. I'm gonna do a multi-winner raffle. I feel we haven't done one in a while. Let's have 3 winners in the raffle. We got a goal. NDA scoring another one. All right. So what's that? That one's over.
Nice.
Nice. Go, baby.
Got me on left.
Good job.
Oh,
Nice.
I like that try on the pass.
And that was C-Dub. C-Dub got in the board. In the first period, there 1-0 NDA.
Nice.
Johnny, on that score, D-Mart's up 2-0 in the series.
Are they up 2-0?
Yeah, they won both of them. Only these 2 other series are tied 1-1.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, you're talking about the series. I thought you were talking about my score. I was like, what? My bad. I had a brain.
It's 2-0 now, so 2-0, and they're up 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, I had a little brain fart there.
And that's D-Mart scoring that one, man. 2-0. What about this team, man? D-Mart, Esoteric, C-Dub, and then the other nights they got Wizzy War in there. These guys could score.
Scary looking team, aren't they? I mean, you don't know what you're going to get with this team. What kind of lineup you're going to get, who you're going to be facing. I mean, it's crazy.
I think either of those lines work and have been working.
You could slot any combination of those gentlemen, and you're going to get a good time.
D-Mart's having a great season, 65 points here this season. And then Wizzy with 42 points as a part-timer, man.
Try to win back.
A big series here if Colonelli and the boys can hold on to this one, because that'll be 4 points here for tonight. Like I said, they're in that 10th spot, with teams looking to get in. This will be big if they can move up, and especially that the Punkers also lost the game tonight. They're in a very important game 3 there as well.
Yeah,
that's the team that's ahead of them.
Yeah, crucial matchup there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna need Sober's odds, I can't talk. Sober's luck to not come back, and we'll be all right.
Now it's 3-0 game misconduct. Johnny, we got any more bets? We got 0-0 here, odd guys series. Maybe that goal. One.
Let's go first
Who
goal.
will score first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Pogs would be willing to trade his Santa for his Pikachu. Or for my Santa for his Pikachu.
Is that what he's getting all the time?
Mikey, I've been losing slots all night, man. I'm gonna do it one more time.
Randy, you're always a winner in my heart.
I capped it at. Hold on. Sorry. I meant to make it 5,000.
I thought I had that.
I had a typo. I'm sorry. My fat fingers are fat.
You know what we should do, Johnny, on the raffles? When we get a lot of viewers, the more viewers, the higher the prize, man. How about that?
You know what? And I have complete control of that. That's a great idea.
Short time.
Yeah, I could change that with the press of a button. I think that's a great idea. I like it.
Shoot one.
So, I mean...
Tell your mom, tell your boyfriend, tell your girlfriend, or whatever, your friend. Get them all on here in the crease. The higher the viewers, the higher the prize, man.
Yeah, we hit 30 viewers. I'll bump up that prize. So I'll bump up them Blaze Bucks.
Hey, Howard, you should check out this new show that I've been watching. It's called In the Crease.
Hey, they're premiering on Netflix and Hulu alongside Thundercats.
And speaking of which, look at the top winner though for the raffle.
Oh, multi-raffle has ended. Congratulations to Figo, Marine Mike, Ranger Gordita, and Rye Guy splitting the prize, getting 225 Blaze Bucks, which you guys and gals are going to need for next Wednesday. If you haven't heard already, we're doing a giveaway next Wednesday night. 3 winners.
The only thing I need, Johnny, is you.
Nobody needs me. Nobody wants me. I'm a grinder. I'm a 64 overall caliber player.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. There's tonight, Tuesday, to try to get those Blaze Bucks. Unfortunately, there's no series on Monday. We got open Monday night, but maybe we'll throw a show in there. We'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna if everybody's schedule kind of works out, we could maybe try to do a fan show either Sunday or Monday night. I think there's enough to recap, and potentially with going into week 7 next week, 7 of 8, maybe some predictions. We could see how the league is shaping up as far as playoff spots, points. Who are some potentials to win. The various awards. So I mean, there's some content potential there. And then, like I said, I'm gonna try to stream this weekend myself. And I'll do some betting there too.
Hey, at least you got almost 3,000 Blaze Bucks there, Hollywood.
Yeah, he's been doing good.
If I stayed off the slots, I probably had like 5. 'Cause I won all the bets that Johnny has posted, man. It's just yeah.
All right, so the current bet is you got 2.5 minutes left. Top left of your screen there. Imagination Station versus Eagle Fang. Who's going to score the first goal? Sorry.
Oh, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean...
What an interesting series that's been, huh? What an interesting series that's been. That's 1-1. McDollar Manuel and boys winning that game, too. Looking good there in the process. NDA taking Doors Backpack now. They're 2-0. They've won the series. Doors Backpack has a chance, and they're winning this game. I would never expect a sweep out of that one, but it's looking possible. And then Colonelli and company coming back after that big first game loss to the Coxville Blockers, winning the second game, and now are leading the third game. So just a lot of craziness going on tonight.
About to go all in on Sober, man.
In Sober, we trust. He's been having a great night.
Yeah, but that guy has been great too. Frankenstein, man, raging the cage for Imagination Station. They got the big win, game 2. He's looking pretty good here to start game number 3.
Great.
Oh man, I might just lay low. I might pass on this one, Johnny.
Nice.
Let's focus on one of these teams here and look ahead to week 7. So yeah, as far as I know, it's gonna have 4 series. It's 4-8-4. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That's the number of series. 4 series, 8 series, 4 series.
3-0 NDA and 3-0 game misconduct. Both of those games there. So D-Mart, look at his sweep. Swizz rolled here tonight. I said Swizz having a tough week here this week. If they lose here tonight, they're going 1-5 this week.
Oh, that'll be a tough pill to swallow there. I mean,
All right, push him up. We got 4-3.
but we do have.
Yeah.
So let's look.
Let's go.
Because they had games to make up on here, but tonight if they end up losing here, they're not getting any points. And we gotta go there. I believe Caberlet makes it 3-1, but they only got 4.5 minutes left. They gotta turn it up here. They need that huge quick goals, man.
Let's switch it to that series because that's going to be wrapping up here, and that's kind of the one we're kind of. Yeah, we got 4 minutes left in that one. The other games are in the second period. Let's see if Coxville can come back and cock block these game misconduct boys. I mean,
Still time to do it, man. Still time. I mean,
it can happen, absolutely.
It's time. You got that real time 1 minute.
Great defensive play.
Yeah, great save too by Butcher's son, covering that one up. 2:51 to go. See if Caberlet or Rye Guy can make this interesting. 1 goal here, Will.
Oh, fuck, no, I was supposed to go to green.
So what is a copy of a first goal there, Blaze, for those that are not understanding?
Oh, whoops. That's me failing to edit the title. So I screwed up. What did I type?
There wouldn't be a show without a Blaze fail, right?
Yeah, there's gotta be a fail. I was doing great tonight. You're right. Everything was set.
I
I
didn't want to say it. I don't want to jinx it, but man,
I had everything set, and then that happened.
Well, you know what? Johnny's got like 5 million things he's controlling. So man,
it's all good.
Something's due to go
something's due to be like, dude. What? Somebody's about to say like, dude, what are you doing? And that's,
hey, I don't mind, Johnny. I don't mind those type of fails as long as there's no internet issues that or lag outs.
Nothing major. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
We have a goal here. Oh my God, 4-1. Game misconduct.
It's Mox assisted by Sloth and NJ Ski, 4-1. So ain't no comeback here, Johnny.
I don't think
Mox.
so.
And how about that? Mox hat trick here again. He had a hat trick game 2. He gets a hat trick again here, game 3.
This is definitely his night. Mox has been on fire tonight, hasn't he?
Mox has been on fire. I mean, great season here for him, and a much better season than the last 2. I think this season alone, he's done better than the other 2 seasons combined. 62 points on the season. Plus, if you count tonight, I think he's got like 70 points maybe.
Yeah, so my apologies, Mike. To answer your question, so with Stream Elements, which is the program that I'm using to run all these bets and giveaways and the Blaze Bucks and all that good stuff, so I had a typo. I wanted to, the bet. You set the bet. You set the minimum and maximum bet people can bet. I accidentally typed in, minimum of 10 Blaze Bucks to a maximum of 50. I know people like to bet 1,000, 2,000. So I had to close it out, and the quick way to do it, you can just copy the bet, but it says copy of, and it repeats your bet. And I edited 5,000, the number. So I forgot to take out the copy of.
So good. I think everybody understands now what that was. But for Colin Alley, game misconduct here, big series win, man. That's gonna put him 36 points after tonight. So they're right there within the puckers. And then they also have 3 games played less. They have a makeup series then that they need to play.
Right.
So
looking good for game misconduct right now.
So it was very, very important win here tonight. A team that's not doing good, that's on the verge of dropping. Remember, this team, Doors Backpack, was number 2 or even number 1 at one point in the season.
Potential for number 1.
They've dropped to number 7, and after tonight, not getting any points here tonight is not going to help that.
Yeah, they want whatever points they can get. At this point, but they just scored a goal.
They did break the shutout though, so
Swizzy,
unfortunately, not getting the shutout.
This is very surprising that we're seeing Dora's backpack getting swept like this all season long. They just been dominating teams, and the seeing them they lost lost the series last week and the series this week.
They lost last night.
Or did they lose 2 this week?
Yeah, and it could also be the strength of schedule because they play great teams. I mean, you got NDA team tonight, and last night they played the Finger Traps. So 2 great back-to-back teams, but that's what's going to come in the playoffs, though. You know what I mean? You're going to be playing these top teams. So as far as Swiss Road, that is, I would say that is some signs of concern right there, man.
All I know is I want a rematch against NDA. Me and the Mighty Ducks, we actually matched up with them yesterday before the series, and we actually were taking it to them. They ended up quitting out in overtime because we had the series, but I would have loved to see how that series would have ended.
Right.
Well, in the regular season, that series was close between the Ducks. I know you weren't on the team yet, but they matched up well. And I think the Ducks may have even won that series against NDA. So.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, so that, and I think, it also comes down in the playoffs matchups, who you play. So that will be a key part too, as we wind out and get the playoff picture as far as the standings go. And remember, this season, 10 teams make it. So in the first round, you're going to have the 4 teams play, to wind it out to the top 8. So it allows more teams into the postseason on there to try. And listen, there's a couple of teams on there that could make some noise that are below the 10 that are looking to get in, like the bench warmers. Mighty Ducks is one of them. Even the blockers tonight, look pretty good.
Can I derail the train just real quick? Something just popped up. Do you know who's streaming right now? I just got a notification on my phone of somebody streaming, and I might troll it a little bit. Do you remember Dis Piggy Ate Donuts from the old league? Yeah, he's streaming the Madden NFL 21. I might troll him. Do you remember the one time we did that with, who did we do that with? Josto or Stoy Joper or something like that, where they were playing Madden? We were commentating his game. He's playing like a Madden Ultimate Team game. Remember that?
Yeah, he was playing Surprise Me.
He's playing Surprise Me, and we were like commentating, and here's Surprise Me with a 2-4 run up the middle, stopped by the linebacker.
Dude, I would love to do Madden, man.
Well, speaking of which, has anyone played the show beta yet?
No, I don't have the new Xbox. I'd love to though.
I would love to try that out. Yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for the show to be over on the Xbox for a long time because the Xbox has 0 good baseball games.
Johnny, we got time for one more bet. Odd Guy, McDonald.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one to do it.
We'll win. It's 0-0. Oh, it's still going for the goal, right? Yeah,
it's still going. We're still waiting on a goal.
Damn.
Yeah, we still got this 80,000 hour old bet.
Can I still put the bet in?
I wish I could restart it, but it won't. I have to close it out.
Okay. I'll hit the slots. I'm all right.
Hit the slot. He's a glutton for punishment.
Yeah, got it, man.
Did you win?
Got it, man.
Oh,
damn it! I was about to spin it. You know what? I'm going to save my spin.
Wait, I got the 3 Twitch symbols, man. How about that, man?
1,400.
It's not bad.
Raga, you played Madden.
I pretty much won my loss.
All right, here we go. We're gonna call Rye Guy's Madden game in there. The Rye Guy selecting exhibition match. There he goes. Proceed without progression. And now he's gonna press cancel. And now he's gonna select Superstar KC. Just kidding.
Shit, if you want to watch something entertaining, let me throw on some 2K and watch me just slap everybody.
2K gets it done, man.
It's waiting to be developed until we got developed.
Oh my goodness.
We got 4-1 here, 3 minutes left. NDA. Impressive night here showing by D Mart, man, and the boys on the verge here of sweeping Swiss Road, and that's huge for D Mart, man. 6 points here tonight, and that's gonna crack them up there, Johnny, man. They're at 43 points right now.
That should boost them to second place.
Yeah, how about that, man?
5th to 2nd.
Yeah, there you go, Dangles. Back-to-back winners.
Nice, Dangles. Good job, man. Oh, he's got the Twitch symbol and the Santa Clauses.
Yeah. Hey, man. It might be slots might be hot right now, man.
I've been loosening them a little bit but they're about as loose as I could possibly get them without being totally unfair.
Yeah.
So they're pretty good. I think they're good now. Everybody seems to like them.
Yeah. There's definitely. I mean, if you tally up like how much money people have used on the slots per one of these shows, it's gotta be a lot, man.
All right, so we got third period. Imagination Station. No goal. By either of these.
And look, the first goal might be the winning goal in this game.
It could very well be the winning goal. Yeah, whatever goal you see happen. And is this here it? Yeah, there it is.
There we
You
go.
got the first goal?
Eagles,
Puckers, man. I was gonna, and that's who I was gonna ban. And who does it, Johnny? It's Sober Enough,
man.
The overtime hero guy, and he gets the big bets here, man. So thanks, Sober, if you guys took the Puckers on the first goal.
One last bet. I figure who's gonna win the game.
One last. All right. I was gonna say, are they gonna keep a shutout here, man?
All right, so
there's two.
There's two there. So I mean, is that all she wrote? NDA taking there. NDA sweeping Doors Backpack. That is not an easy feat. I mean, regardless of who you are or who you're playing, I mean, NDA is a great team, no doubt about it. But to sweep Doors Backpack is quite a remarkable accomplishment because this is a top-notch team. Doors Backpack, all right, they're no slouches. They're a great team. To get the 6 points against them is just amazing, you know. So very hard-earned 6 points for NDA, D. Martin Company.
Absolutely, man.
Sober Enough getting an assist on that second goal there. Right guy, right guy, go get friggin' George Kittle, man, get George Kittle. That's my boy. Watch a right guy, he's selecting his play. Stephon Diggs, no, get out of here with that. You gotta get George Kittle. He's the best tight end in the game, buddy. Oh, you're killing me, right guy. After the games tonight, we're gonna have a mock. Color commentary of Rye Guy's Madden game. We gotta have a little fun here, you know. We're all about fun here. Oh, great shot! Oh, two great shots by Eagle Fang Puckers, but Imagination Station up to the task was two amazing saves. That should have been 3-0 there.
Yeah, Ragenstein making those back-to-back saves. And we got a save on the other side here.
That dude is so streaky. I played with him the other day, and he literally couldn't stop a beach ball, and now he's making saves like that.
That's what it is, man. It's
me and some guys are like that.
I mean, always talk about this. Like we see him play. You know, he gets beat up by these teams, but when we play against him, he's like unbelievable. He's like not human. You know. I was on D Mort's team one of the seasons, and we matched up against him, and like I'm telling you, man, he just when he's on, he's tough to beat.
Yeah, he's playing really well in the series.
I believe he goes by the name of Orion Dragon or Orion Onion or something like that. What is the name now?
Yeah, something like that, man. I mean, he's been through so many name changes. I just call him Rage.
I understand he got hacked, which unfortunately happens. So he lost his account, so he's now Orion something or another. And I think that's all she wrote. 3-0 there. That'll likely wrap this one up.
Betting on the odds right now because everyone's betting thousands of dollars on Eagle Fang Puckers right now.
You know what? I want you guys to have a chance at next week's giveaway, so I'm not going to stop it right now. I'm just going to let it go. 12,233 Blaze Bugs are in the pot right now. There are 5 entrants. 80% of those 5 entrants 4 of you have selected Eagle Fang Puckers. So you guys should get
and that was Adrenaline who scored 2 goals there for the Puckers, making it 3-0. Final minute of play here.
All right, yeah, I'll let this one roll. Whatever, have fun, get your bets in.
Puckers looking at shutout Imagination Station here in Game 3. But this has been a tough series here. Game 1 in overtime. Remember, Puckers needed that miracle comeback, which they did get. Game 2, Imagination Station came out on top, and this one it was tied until the 3rd period. Remember, it was a 0-0 game.
0-0, and it just all fall apart to the end.
So I mean, McDonald and the boys played pretty well here tonight, considering, man, all that. Like I said, they easily could have got this series had Sober not scored at late 3rd period goal in Game 1.
0.4 seconds? Is that what it was? 0.4 seconds?
Yeah, there were 0.4 seconds of winning the series. Absolutely.
I mean, just amazing. I give credit to McDonald Menu and the Imagination Station boys hanging in there. They won a game against a playoff contender, against a playoff-bound team. They did well. So good for them. I mean, now I take you to Kuzi. So here we go. We are scanning the stadium. We got a 1 running back, 1 fullback set. He's got the tight end on the right-hand side there. 2nd and 10. He's back. He's running it. No, he's passing it. He's going to pass it. He's going to run around. He's going to lose about 20 yards here. Nope, he's going to gain nothing. Oh, what a pass to some guy. No touchdown. All right, enough of that.
You know what I would love to see? NFL Blitz, man.
Oh
like
my
those
gosh,
big
I
hits,
love
like
that game.
this.
I burned so many quarters on that game.
Oh, that was awesome, man. When that first came out, I was like, great, man.
And I do apologize. I do apologize. I'm going to derail the train. Mr. Hollywood, I know you're a fan of the old school. Do you know what happened? You know what comes out tomorrow?
What?
You're a wrestling fan, right?
Not that wrestling game with the...
Retromania comes out tomorrow, man.
BWO?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Speaking of wrestling,
Stevie,
the Big Show to AEW.
Holy smokes. And Big Show still wrestles? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Well, I think he's going to be doing commentating, but he's going underneath his original name, Paul White, back from the WCW.
Oh my gosh.
But no, his contract was up back in January during Legends Night, and then right after that happened, he told no one. All you saw was he was canceling everything. The Big Show, the show. That got canceled. Everything got canceled, and then all of a sudden yesterday, it dropped that he signed with AEW.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I mean, I'm almost tempted to get back into wrestling. Like, I like the wrestling video games. Like I said, tomorrow night, 20 minutes, Retromania comes out tomorrow. It's anybody who's played WWF. Oh my god, Holly, what was that old arcade game?
WrestleFest.
WrestleFest. Anybody who played WrestleFest, this is supposed to be that game, but just with fake players, whatever. But it's man, I'm excited for that.
I still have that, man. I still played. I got this.
Did you get the cabinet for that?
I actually used to have that for an arcade machine.
Yeah,
that game
I modified it and stuff, but it's great. It's only 2 buttons, man. But like the graphics, for the '90s on there, it was just tremendous. The way they made the entrances on there, everybody had their finishers. It was great, man.
That was at the same time as All-Star Baseball.
All-Star Baseball was good.
Arcade.
Oh, that was a good game too. Man, we're going back here. It's now early '90s night here. Going old school, baby.
Remember the hockey game? It was an NHL Open Ice 2-on-2.
Yeah, that game was fun, man.
Loads of ice.
That was a good arcade game, man.
Yeah, Fergie played tonight.
Or that Wayne Gretzky 3D hockey, man.
Oh, God.
With the goals, when the goalie's great, he turns into like a brick or like the sirens go.
Oh, my God. Man, these games are great. Like, I'm loading up Steam right now. I'm going to get ready. 12 o'clock minute. I'm downloading Retrofest. I'm friggin' excited.
Nice. That'll get a lot of views, man. Post that up in the Discord, man.
Oh, my gosh. That is genius. Yes, maybe I'll stream that this weekend. I'll friggin' stream Retrofest.
Yeah, man.
Am I going to win this match? Yeah, dude, that's a friggin' good idea.
There's a lot of wrestling fans in the league. I know that.
Now, I'm not a wrestling fan anymore, but like I'm old school wrestling fan, so it's still relevant.
Same here, man. Same here. You
I was a
know,
huge,
but
I was a huge Chris Jericho fan. So as soon as he left, I kind of stopped keeping track, and I kind of lost interest in wrestling. But other than that, man, I'll play old school.
And now with the COVID and everything, there's no crowds really, so it's tough, man. It's tough to
Yeah,
watch now. But,
I can't watch. I tried watching. I was like,
Yeah.
I saw all these freaking iPads in the seats. I was like, this is stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah. It's not the same, man. That's
It's
the
not
same.
the
Like
same.
watching like Wembley Stadium, SummerSlam, you know, with like Bret Hart and Bulldog, man.
Not
like
the
90
same.
people, 90,000, you know, or like.
I still remember the Montreal screw job.
That's a big one. That was a big one.
Brett, you know what? They didn't screw Brett. Brett screwed Brett.
I like Brett. He was a good dude.
239 didn't screw Marine Mike. Marine Mike screwed himself.
Exactly.
The Marine Mike
We're
screw
gonna go
job.
with that. No comment.
Marine Mike.
hey, Mike. Coach posted in the chat looking for captains. Just let you know, man.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No comment.
That's a good point. We can kind of bring the train back onto.
Yeah.
We are looking for captains for season 19. We are kind of getting down to the end of season 18 here. 2 weeks left. Looking for captains.
We all know it's going to be the exact same 10 captains, so I don't even know why they bother.
Let's have faith. It's all good. It's all good, bro. It's all good.
No, it's been. I mean, they've added a lot of new teams. So, you know, this season we've seen some new captains. Give it a try. Sometimes it works out. You know, Colin Ellie, I think, is doing an impressive job here.
Yes, he is.
Sometimes it doesn't. You know, so. But yeah, no, there's opportunity. There's 16 teams here this season. You know what I mean? So that's 16 captains potential. I don't know how much will be next season, depending on the signups, the interest on there shown by the community and players. Like I said, I know there's a lot of players that are back in the league, which is great to see. So, but it does take, you know, great captains to make the season. You know, you have great captains, makes the seasons much better. You know, and stuff. So. And I think this league does fairly well in picking the captains there.
I think we had a good season this year. You know, with all the new all the teams, all the players, all the captains. I thought it's been going pretty good. We've had some Rule 1s. Unfortunately, that's going to happen. Right, you can't avoid it.
But it hasn't been that bad, man.
No, it hasn't been bad.
You know, you got to understand how much teams there are, how many new players playing this season. You know, hey, we don't have that whole team disband. You know.
Oh my god, that was awful.
It's really not that bad, man.
We just have players just giving their friends other players.
Bartlett, if you're watching Bartlett, if you're watching this broadcast, vafangulo. All right, that's for you. For that season, ditch the team. Vafangulo. All right.
Marine Mike not holding anything back here tonight.
No comment.
Marine Mike's on fire, baby.
What'd you give him, man? What'd you give him before the show, man?
Did
you
eat
Oreo cookies?
Did you eat my chicken wings?
Milk?
You ate my hot
chocolate
wings?
Milk?
You ate my milk.
Well, according to scientific studies, Oreo cookies are more addicting than crack cocaine to rats.
Nice. I like it.
Actually, there's actually a published study for you. You should go look it up.
I might actually. That's interesting. I like weird stuff.
So yeah, what they did was they gave the same rats like cocaine and made them do it like a test, and then put the cocaine in the middle of the like a maze and see if they could find it. And they did the same thing with Oreo cookies, and the one with the Oreo cookies they found faster. Then they decided to do both, and they went to the Oreo cookies every single time.
In the wise words of Rick James, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But no, big night tonight. And I don't know what the biggest story was. Is it game misconduct taking the Coxville Blockers 2-1 after Coxville looked really good for this first couple games? Is it NDA sweeping? Doors backpack? Is it Imagination Station taking a game and really almost taking that game 3? I mean, they could have easily won that game 3. Had they maybe scored first and kept it there, they could have easily won it. But Eagle Fang Puckers taking that one 2-1. So a couple of good stories there, very close ones there. I thought we had a good night tonight. Some good series. I'm still, congratulations to NDA on a huge, those 6 points against a tough opponent like Doors Backpack. 6 points against them is an accomplishment.
Yeah, it's going to put them at 49 points right now. They're only 8 points behind the Mountaineers, man. So
yeah, now NDA's in sole possession of second place, and now they're chasing first. So just every day.
And they have the 3 games at hand. Mountaineers at 36 games played. So, with 8 points, if they get another sweep, they'll be only 2 points behind the Mountaineers. So,
1 game, 1 win behind first place. Just incredible. I mean,
and you want to get that. You want to get that top seed when it comes to the playoffs. You get the choice there. The 4 games, which night and stuff. So especially teams that have like the part timers, like SBDR. Now we go. I know he wants to get a top seed coming to the playoffs because if he does not get that choice in that matchup, it's kind of tough. Then when you can't put Lex and Goomba in. In the 4 games, that'll be, a much tougher series there for that team. But if you have that choice, you get that home field advantage there come playoff time. It's big.
Now
So looking at the ending of this, I know we kind of talked a little bit this about last night, but with still teams kind of close to making the 10th seed, who's your guys' favorites to win, to get that 10th seed?
Ooh, I mean, right now, I think the bench warmers have a really good shot, but I after tonight, man, I think game misconduct is still gonna be, they have that 10th spot.
Yeah.
Now. I think with this series win here tonight against the Blockers, I think that kind of puts the Blockers back down, and they were a lot of points already behind. The Ducks are still back there, but win here. Colonelli just has to continue winning. If he does so, I think they secure that 10th spot, maybe even move up.
Yeah,
Who do you like taking that 10th spot there, Blaze?
I too, with their win tonight, I do think Game Misconduct has almost cemented that last spot. With Coxville had a good chance. I mean, they took 2 points. If they would have gotten 3 or 4, I know they would have really climbed that one. If not Game Misconduct, I mean, obviously the usual suspect there is bench warmers. They're the next of kin. Depends on how they do coming up here.
And also, you got to understand. I don't think the Mighty Ducks scores are in from last night. So the wins that they had last night against the Buffalo hockey team is still it's pending on there, but they have the win. So.
I'm gonna go with Game Misconduct because I'm looking at the upcoming games. Bench warmers play Now We Go, who are a top team. Okay, and I'm not trying to lose faith, but I mean they got a tough schedule coming up. And they play Intellectual Property, which is definitely one that's within reach, right? Okay, and then they will wrap up the season unless there's a reschedule against the Backdoor Bandits.
Yeah, I mean, Mikey, I think the Ducks on there have a good shot. I mean, like I said, the points that they won last night are not in there. So once those are entered, that'll put closer to that 10th spot. And
the final 2 series
Imagination Stations up next. So those they gotta win that series, and then it's gonna come down, I think, to that Thursday. You play a Game Misconduct. So if you could win that series there. That might be for the 10th spot. That might be a fight there for the 10th spot.
They made right at the end of the trade deadline. They made some very good trades. They dropped some dead weight and they picked up some better players. Not only that, they picked up a solid goaltender that's been
right. That goalie was pretty good the other day, man. That goaltender was pretty good. Yeah, I mean, really. I mean, Intellectual Properties had some struggles as of late. Mighty Ducks can be, I'd say, the Mighty Ducks are a pretty good shot too. But with tonight's win, I really think Game Misconduct could run away with it. I think they've cemented that 10th spot. It's going to be tough for the bench warmers. Have a tough schedule coming up. That's my only thing.
Unless I think the Bandits could have a meltdown. I mean, they've been on a tough losing streak, and they got a tough week coming up. They got NDA, they got the Globetrotters next week. So if they continue to drop and not get points, they could drop down to 10, man. And then So that's something to watch out for, especially Chinese finger traps have been moving up, so they could really easily pass there. Pucker's series win here tonight helps them out as well. They'll put them in that 40 range right there. We have 41 points.
Yeah, they're tied with Chinese finger traps.
Yeah. So if you could just get the captains to enter the games, like I said, there's some missing ones from Wednesday and for tonight. We could definitely do a show on Monday.
I think let's aim to do a Flan fan show Monday night. All the stats should be put in. Everything should be perfectly accurate, and then we'll get a much better idea of who's where, who's who, what's what. I think a Flan fan show Monday night would be nice. Just a quick.
Because as of right now, there's no series scheduled for Monday.
Right.
Upcoming Monday.
Let's double check in the Discord.
Be perfect time. We won't be on a time restraint either. To try to rush the show, so we'll have all the time on Monday night, and I think it'll be a perfect time to do so, man. As long as we get all these stats in. So captains, make sure you just get those in by Monday.
That's all. Plenty of time,
and we'll definitely do the show. Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm likely going to run a Retromania stream this weekend, get you some Blaze Bucks. Maybe we'll bet on my wins. If I win, we're going to do something fun. Let's have some freaking fun with that. That's going to be a good time. Let's get you some Blaze Bucks because next Wednesday night, anybody just tuning in, I know a lot of people left, but we're going to have a giveaway Wednesday night. It's going to be another 8 series banger. Should be. So I'm excited, and we are going to have not one, not two, but count them. We're going to have 3 winners. 3 winners. 3 of you wonderful people.
Johnny, can I win all 3 times?
I know it'll be 3 unique players.
Oh man, come on!
But dude, could you imagine how you would be the luckiest person on the planet if you did that? That'd be amazing. But no, we're gonna do 3 unique winners Wednesday night. So get your Blaze Bucks in, save them up. Watch the streams. I'll try to stream this weekend. Maybe give you another opportunity to win.
Hopefully I don't lose my Blaze Bucks by Wednesday.
You gotta stay up from slots.
If we did the drawing one at a time, Ranger Gordia would have won all 3 times. Let's be honest now.
Speaking of which, Ranger, your prize should be there by tomorrow or Sunday. Between tomorrow and Sunday. Either way, shit.
Nice, nice.
Anywho, I got nothing else on this exciting Thursday. It was a fun Thursday night. I thought everybody worked through the EA or Xbox Live fails tonight pretty well, so I thought it went pretty good, regardless.
Yeah.
So
we thought we may have not even have a show here tonight, but we did, and great job for the teams getting the series done. Not only tonight, but yesterday as well. I know it's been rough. Hopefully next week things get fixed. Microsoft gets on his, gets their shit together, man. And then
I haven't had an issue with Xbox all day. I've been playing Xbox online, and I haven't had an issue.
I know my son was having issues getting on when he was playing something. So it is what it is.
We'll see. All right, well, boys. It's been fun. Great show as always.
Glad to have you guys here.
We got two more weeks left. Technically a week and a half. Like I said, the final week is only 1 series each. Some makeup games, but next week I think it's really gonna find out. What teams are gonna make that spot, make that 10th spot. That are really pushing. So it's gonna be a battle, man. Grinding out till the last weeks, Johnny.
Ooh, grind. Love it.
Good luck to all the teams, man. Good luck trying to make that spot. And we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully Monday. Because, we haven't missed a night, this week. So since there's no game, so why not, man?
We have actually more shows than any show in 239.
Ooh.
More episodes. I went back and looked, and yes, we actually have more episodes than any 239 show.
Are you serious?
That's good.
Yep.
That's good. Wow. And then there's been a lot of shows, man. There's been a lot of different ones, Throwdown, Sober, 239 Tonight, but yeah, we're doing our thing, man. Like I said, and it's the community as well. So, if you guys weren't interested, we didn't have the viewers.
Yeah.
You guys didn't take part in the bets and all that.
It's all you guys.
That's why we do it. So
yeah, I love it, man. We're having a good time. It's great. Glad to bring this to the league. It's a great league. I probably feel the same. You guys, I'm a huge fan of this league. We've been playing for years here. just we love the league. It's a great time. We love the community. So just glad to bring something to this great community. Create some media.
Yeah. Yeah, this season has been great. A lot of new faces, a lot of old faces, a lot of familiar faces back on, and stuff we like to see, man. And we'll do our best, bring interest to the league. That's what we do. We're bringing you the hottest media out there. No, bar none, no other league will do this. You know what I mean? So this is where you're gonna get your top media, as always. Johnny B, Marine Mike, myself here, night in, night out, man. Putting in the work here for 239 Hockey, making it exciting, We're the E in entertainment here, right here, 239 Hockey, fellas.
Love it, baby.
See you guys next week. That's it for me, Johnny, man. You can wrap us up, man.
That's it for me. There's one more minute till this game. Dude, I'm watching this Retromania video. There's a freaking skeleton outside the ring playing a friggin' flying V guitar. And he's like 80,000 amps. Oh, dude, this game's gonna be friggin' wild. Oh my gosh. This game's gonna be wild.
I like that they got the BWO in there. And Stevie Cool, man. I didn't know Stevie Cool was such a big retro fan, man.
That's awesome.
He likes the retro game, which is awesome, man. Yeah. I seen him do a couple shows on YouTube and stuff, talking about that. And it's good to see him, man. He's in great shape, man. The guy's in great shape. Always a great entertainer. I love that guy, man.
Woo, love it. Time to download this shit. Anyway, I got nothing else. I'm getting a little sidetracked, but if nothing else, I'm good, man. We'll see you guys. We're gonna try to schedule for Monday night. Keep an eye on
free
the
Mikey.
Discord.
Free Mikey.
Let's go, baby. Hashtag free Mikey.
No comment.
No comment. Hashtag free A-tree. Hashtag. All right, have a good night, guys.
I don't want to be randomly put in the Phantom Zone again. No comment.
No comment. Keep it. Yeah. Be a good boy. All right. Have a good night, guys.
Free Title Town.
Good child.